Introduction to Options Trading, Module 4, Getting Started, presented by Dana Trades. As you proceed through this module, be sure to watch and to listen for the full course experience. Take time to review the disclaimer as listed on your screen and then proceed when ready. This module is all about the initial steps to get you started on your options trading journey, getting you closer to your very first options trade and therefore closer to becoming a consistently profitable options trader, closer to financial and time freedom. Understand that becoming a consistently profitable options trader is indeed a journey, but it is a journey where you can succeed and set your path toward financial, time, and creative freedom. But first, you must set your intention, because what you decide about you on this options trading journey is absolutely true. If you decide that I can learn this and I will be profitable and I will have financial freedom to bless my family and my community, then you absolutely will. However, if you decide this is too hard, this is too different, and it's just not for me, then you are absolutely right. It is too hard for you. It is not for you, and it is too different. So, I encourage you today to set your intention. This course is a seed. Module 4 is intended to help you water and cultivate the seed through study, learning, and commitment until you can harvest the fruit of profitability. Just stay the course until you are a consistently profitable options trader. The next few months and years are going to pass anyway, so why not spend the time getting closer to your financial goals? So first, the first step in getting started that you can do today is to open a brokerage account. This account is necessary to buy and sell options. Simply go to your internet search browser and type in options trading platforms. Do some research and understand the pros and cons of different trading platforms, including the fees they charge for the trades. Also, can you trade online? How robust is their educational platform? These are just some of the questions you may want to ask. Call their customer service line and ask them, what are the specific fees? What is the minimum amount to open an account for options trading? Ask them about the mobile app as well as educational resources. Make sure that you also ask them about cash versus margin accounts and choose based upon your risk tolerance. Then, fund the account. After you find the brokerage account that you like, find out how much the minimum funding requirement is and put that money there. Don't delay, because it may take some days for your deposit to clear for your use. Even if you're not quite ready to place your first options trade, add the money there anyway and consider a plan to add to that amount on a weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly basis. This will increase your available capital for when you are ready to execute an options trade. Next, dividend stocks. After you fund the brokerage account, buy one or more shares of dividend stocks. What is a dividend? It is a sum of money paid regularly, typically quarterly, by a company to its shareholders out of its profits or reserves. When you buy a stock that pays dividends, you can earn while you learn. This step is like the stock buy hold strategy that we discussed in Module 1. Module 1 also provided some examples of stocks that pay dividends. Likewise, you can do a simple search on your brokerage platform to identify other dividend stocks that may fit your budget. But guess what else? In addition to earning while you learn, you can study the movement of that dividend stock, consistent with what you learned about technical analysis in Module 2. And next, develop your education strategy. You've heard the adages, Rome was not built in a day, or a journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. The same idea applies to options trading. You have to begin to get to that good end, and it takes time. The next 6 months, 6 years are going to pass by whether you continue your options trading journey or not. But wouldn't you rather be 6 months further along into your educational journey 6 months from now, instead of starting from the beginning? So define your educational strategy, which simply means carving out designated time to learn and study. You can identify that time today. Where can you carve out, just to get started, 30 minutes a day to listen again to this introductory course, or read an article on your brokerage platform, or study the movement of your dividend stock? Is that 30 minutes while you're working out? Can you replace 30 minutes of TV time with stock education? You'll be surprised how that 30 minutes turns into an hour or more, because you become so hungry for the knowledge, especially when you catch a glimpse of how options trading can potentially change your finances now and into the future. Remember, there are layers to this. Each new concept you learn, your sphere of understanding will broaden, and you will ask new questions, and you will find more answers. So don't forget to utilize the resources included with your brokerage platform. Read them, listen, and listen again. One caveat is, if you are listening to options traders on social media, be discerning and be careful. After you start your educational foundation, you can then dive deeper into options trading strategy. Your foundation is part of the building blocks to your eventual trading strategy. Know that success in options trading largely depends on your strategy and execution. Personally, I have clearly defined entry and exit rules, as well as risk management parameters based upon how I understand price movement. When my schedule allows me to trade, my minimum projected ROI, and how much money I am willing to lose on a particular trade. These are my parameters. My strategy and execution is specific to me. You will develop a strategy that is specific to you based upon your foundational building blocks. I encourage you to take advantage of our advanced courses, because strategy is key to your eventual success. Finally, apply for permission to trade options. Understand that your brokerage platform may ask you questions about your risk appetite and whether you are a speculative trader. You need to understand these terms. If you have followed these tips to get started, then you would have taken advantage of the education offered by your brokerage platform before you apply for permission to trade options, and therefore the questions and the terms will be familiar to you. Also, take advantage of the customer service representative that is available with your brokerage platform to walk you through the application process and ask any questions that you may have. So let's recap what you've learned. In Module 1, you received an options trading overview. In Module 2, you received an introduction to technical analysis. In Module 3, we reviewed actual trade examples that illustrate how I generate income with options contracts. In Module 4, you learned steps you can take today, yes, today, to get started as an options trader.